East Hartford. We had a town council meeting last night, and here are the updates. It was a short meeting, so we'll start with communications and petitions. We had two ordinance-related items that concern the disposal of obsolete or broken town-owned equipment. Per our ordinance 10-3, we do need to communicate to the town council, not to get their approval, but to make sure that they're aware whenever we are disposing of town-owned equipment. So the two items that we are disposing of is various pieces of artwork here in the mayor's office. This artwork has been deemed to have no value to the town. It is also broken, so we are going to dispose of it. Second was the disposal of office equipment and supplies by the IT department. So this is equipment that at this point is obsolete. It has no value to the town, no financial value. So we are communicating to the council that we will be disposing of this equipment as well as of this artwork. Our next items down on new business. Item 8A is the approval of early voting procedure and election day emergency contingency plan for the 2025 municipal election. So we are in the municipal election season. And early voting is something that does happen here in the state of Connecticut. And so early voting here in the state of Connecticut for municipal elections is going to take place on October 20th to November 2nd, 2025. The hours will be 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day except on October 28th and October 30th, in which the hours will be 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This year, we are changing the location of early voting. It will no longer be in the Welling Conference Room on the second floor of Town Hall. It is actually going to be a little bit farther down the hall in the Town Council chamber here at Town Hall, 740 Main Street, on the second floor. So make sure you're registered to vote. Come out and early vote. It prevents you from having to go to the polls on election day where you can experience longer lines. Our next item under new business was a few grant applications. The first one being a grant from the Connecticut Secretary of State's office for early voting implementation grant. This is a grant in the amount of $5,000. It is simply to help cover some of the labor, the equipment, and as well as the supplies and printing costs related to election expenses. So just a $5,000 grant to help offset some of our costs as it relates to early voting. Our next item, as it relates to a grant application, is from the state of Connecticut Youth Services Prevention Grant. This is a grant in the amount of $125,000. There is no local match that is required. The grant will be used partially to support the salary of a youth outreach specialist within our crisis intervention division, which is located at 50 Chapman Place, the East Hartford Community Center. This will help offset some of the food costs for pro-social activities for at-youth risk here in the town of East Hartford. All right, our next item is 8D, and it is a referral to Pension and Personnel Subcommittee. It is for the job description of our GIS analyst position. This is simply just a review and update of the position. There is no pay adjustment on here. It's just to ensure that the current responsibilities and roles outlined in this job description reflect the current operational needs of the IT department. And then our last amusement permit application is the Brian Azelton Memorial Snow Dash 5K. This is a wonderful event that we put on every year to honor Brian Azelton, who was one of our police officers who gave the ultimate sacrifice and did pass in the line of duty. That race is going to take place on Sunday, January 4th, 2026, from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. They will use public streets around the Langford School area, which is located at 61 Alps Drive. It is the rain date for this event will be Sunday, January 11th, 2026. So come out. We've got a lot of great events. If you're looking for any additional information on any of these town council items, you can look it up through our website under the town council tab. You can look up the packet or the recording to the meeting so that you can get further information on this council agenda. All right, my friends, stay tuned for more updates on our town council meetings. As always, stay healthy and stay safe. We'll talk to you soon, East Hartford.